Enumerate all the things. Now we are back with another service which is nothing but WinRM. We already discussed SSH in Linux environment. WinRM is like an alternative to the same. And we will be focusing again validating our credential, brute forcing, dictionary based attack, or rainbow table attack, whatever you can just understand. Okay. So let's dig in. Let's dig in with the practical approach. I will be using crackmap exec again, and with the crackmap exec, the argument will be pretty much simple. The first one is WinRM, the service I'll be targeting. WinRM is nothing but a Windows remote management that allows a remote operating system to have control or access to the Windows environment. By default, this service running on port 5985 for the non or unencrypted communication and 5986 for the communication or for the encrypted communication, I would say. Okay. So let's see, let's take it practically with our crackmap exec. And WinRM is our service. Target Windows is a placeholder for my destination IP address or the target server IP address. Usernames.txt contain all the users names, and the password list, of course, it contains the password. Let's execute and see this crackmap exec in action. Here we go. All the credential didn't work, however one credential worked here, which is Rob and Bob at 1234. The pawn here tells that we can execute OS command with help of this specific account. This can be possibility when you have an administrator account or the account or the service is allowing an operating system command execution, right? And WinRM is designed to execute OS command. So it says that, yeah, the system is PO. We can have the execution permission, right? So we can use -x, which is like which will gonna try to do brute force or dictionary based attack, and when it finds the right password and username, it will gonna execute the OS command, right? And I can specify whatever command I want. Let's take just who am I for now, and here we go. It tried all the false password, it failed. When it finds the right password, it executed command, and the output is printed here. It tells that the user is wrong. As we saw, we can do command execution through the crackmap exec. We can also follow the other tools too. There is a well-known tool named AvalWinRM that works really great. You can get a reverse shell, the kind of shell, interactive shell, not the reverse shell, but interactive shell using this AvalWinRM. Using AvalWinRM, you can do a lot more things than just limited to the interactive shell. You can have the n number of features using the modules option. You can write your own modules and whatnot. There are so many possibilities. This is just a small script written in Ruby at the time of recording at least, and yeah, you can abuse it a lot, and we will be going to use in this entire course module, right? So let's see how it works in action. We already know that the username is Rob and a password is Bob at 1234, and we'll be focusing on that specific user itself. The target windows is nothing but a placeholder for the target Windows operating system IP address. So let's see. And here we go. I got the shell. I can execute command just how we can do with the Windows PowerShell, right? I can do cd, I can do whatever the command we can execute in PowerShell. We can just follow up here. An example, get hyphen service will going to get a list of a service, and yeah, there is an error with the spelling probably, or I don't have enough privileges for that, but you can assume that we can execute OS command, right? Also, this AvalWinRM offers few more functionality. So if you just type I believe tap it will going to give you some option. The first one is bypass AMSI. We're going to focus on this AMSI in a later on when we will be targeting this Active Directory machines. But right now, let's just understand and be aware that bypass AMSI is something within the WinRM. Download will going to help us to download any file from the destination system. Let's take an example. ls hyphen I want all the lists, so ls hyphen force will going to list all the hidden items as well. And let's try to download the secret.txt. So download the secret.txt and the current working path, or I no need to even specify that, and it says download var. Similarly, you can upload, and with the services you can find the services. Right now probably I don't have enough privileges to do that, but with the registry key it sometimes finds the same, right? So by just typing services, it finds some services and listed here. Also, it offers a menu. Let's see what are there in the menu. So in the menu there are some modules, I would say, that has been added or imported in this WinRM, and you can write your own too, right? The first one says DLL loader, second one donut loader, invoke binary, bypass AMSI, and few other. So you can write your own module, import it in your WinRM, and that really makes it very powerful. So that is something beneficiary for your modularized code. So whenever you try or maybe make your own tools in the later on, keep it modularized so you can implement new things easily, right? So that is it. That is all for the service, which is nothing but WinRM or Windows Remote Management. You can consider it as a alternative of SSH in Windows, right? That's it. That's all for WinRM. Hope you enjoyed with this learning modules. And if you do, please remember to subscribe. Thank you.